Hey good looking, I'm Vixen, and welcome back, or welcome for the first time. In the last episode, this happened. Woo! Let the epic story continue.
Are they sitting? Kneeling?
Several hours later. Silence reigns. Finally! So clean you could positively dine from it! I'm tired, but it's still better than washing all those dishes was. I hate doing dishes. She's been back for a little more than 1 hour, and here we are, scrubbing the floor on all fours. Cleaning the windows. Polishing silverware. Twice. And dusting everything. Did I mention doing the dishes? You might have. I hate that. Do you know what I hate? I hate the fact that I'm here while my dear, charming, and wise beyond her age wonder of a sister is upstairs. Playing the little princess she will never be, trying on that ridiculous dress Carmosa bought her. First of all, you never saw that dress. And second, who knows, maybe the prince will fall in love with her and you'll end up being the queen's sister. I doubt even that amount of noble blood can make a person dense enough to fall for Gloria. Although, maybe if she kept silent. You're terrible. Besides, for all we know, the prince could be denser than lead. Also, I didn't know you cared about balls and dresses. Compared to this, I think I prefer the royal circus. Ding! Oh god, demon has approached. What are you two blabbering about this time? Wondering why the hall isn't sparkling yet? They look so shocked. Well then, stop talking! Get to work! This place has to be worthy of the emperor! You seem very confident that people will suddenly crave visits to our house, Mother, just because they will have met us at the ball. Will they be so taken by Gloria's charming sense of humor and my kind and sunny disposition? There goes my wonderful Sophia, always heavy as a storm cloud. Are you finished? Because there's work to be done. Also, frankly, dear, I'd stopped paying attention to your theatrics a very long time ago. I'm sorry my acting isn't up to your standards, Mother. This ball is much more important than just a meeting. It is a chance for all of us to get a firm footing in this world. Heaven knows we could use some of that. I have waited far too long and invested much too much to let this chance slip. So stop whining and start being serious about it. Or do you want to end up with no money and just the clothes on your back, like Cinders here? Thanks. Don't get your hopes too high. What did you say? Are you whispering in my presence? Nothing, Mother. Mother! Where are you? I need you to see this. What is it again? There must have been a mistake, Mother. This dress isn't my size at all. It's too long. I'm sweeping the floors with my every move, and if I ever have a chance to dance in it, I risk serious injury or worse, death. Wow, personally I think you look very pretty, Gloria. I agree. Ding! Very pretty indeed. Have your fun at my expense. You love to see me like this, don't you? Yes, I think I'm beginning to like it too, though the floors are already swept, I'm afraid. What is this? Demons! The man is clearly an amateur! I gave that crook all the numbers and made sure he got them right several times! I'm sorry, Mother, but I really can't go wearing this. What are we going to do? No reason to lose your head, Gloria! Perhaps visiting to the tailor without you was a mistake after all. But we can still salvage this situation. There's still time. We've all got to go to the tailor tomorrow and make sure he gets it right this time.
Why all of us? What? That doesn't even make sense.
A trip to the tailor? How very entertaining. Stop whispering behind my back and try your dress on. We have to know if it fits. And you, Cinders, stop loitering and get back to cleaning. Useless child!
Just great.
Back to a monologue. Cinders, do the cleaning while we try our new dresses on. Sure, why don't we all relax and enjoy ourselves while Cinders scrubs the floors and the walls?
I can't believe I'm back to this again. Those past few days have been amazing. Now I know there's more to life than this, and not only in fairy tales. I need to change something instead of just bending to Carmos's will and going back to what is called normal around here. How can I just forget about freedom now? Ding! But let's be honest, Carmosa won't ever release me. She doesn't even consider me in her plans. I'm no one to her. Ding! What was that? Oh, it's a knock. Your window is open! How did they knock on it? Who would knock on my window at this hour? Some shady character it must be. Let's see, there's a character called Shady Character. It's Cinders. It's me, Perrault. How do you know where I live? And he seemed like such a composed man. Oh well, let's do something about him before Carmosa kills me. Come inside before anyone sees you. Do you want to be a reason for domestic violence by provoking Carmosa into ripping me to pieces? I wouldn't let anyone hurt you. Oh, it's so cheesy! Oh, so you provoke violence to have something to resolve. Nice way to provide yourself with work. This way you'll always be needed. I'm sorry to bother you. You've hit a soft spot there. I have no idea whether I have a job anymore. Or a purpose for that matter. Let's run away together, Captain! What happened? I shouldn't bother you this late at night. I'm extremely sorry. No need to apologize. You're always welcome. But what happened? What brings you here? And how are you even able to find me? That is a lot of questions. You might consider a career as an interrogator. Finding you is easy, as it is not a secret where Lady Carmosa lives. I did have some problems determining the right window, though. I am afraid that I got it wrong the first time. So, if anyone complains about burglars or wild animal noises, I'll laugh at them and convince them it was their imagination. But what brings you here? Can we talk somewhere else where no one will interrupt us? Because people are bound to come into this room now. Again, I'm sorry to bother you. It's just I have no one else to talk to. It's no bother. Would you like to go on a walk with me? I know the most beautiful place in the forest. With fairies! Oh, so you can sneak out? That would be... Thank you. Of course I can. Look! I love the writing. And here we are! Teleportation again. We're here! This is my place. Well, not really mine. It belongs to someone else, but I come here frequently. So do I. Yes, these woods are ancient and have been a part of the royal domain for centuries. Since the first king, they've always belonged to the crown. That's not what I meant. When I was little, and my father was still alive, he used to tell me stories about fairies living in this part of the forest. Sprites or not, I can't deny this. The air this place has, it's very soothing. It's probably the water. That's why I called it my place. I come here to relax, and I need that quite often. But you wanted to talk about something. I get the feeling it must be something disturbing. You were very quiet on our way here. Was I? Yes, I was. It's just something that happened yesterday. You might say I was caught off guard. That's funny because you're a god. Was there another fight in town? Did you have to... No, it wasn't a fight and I didn't kill anyone. It was just a talk. A talk with whom? The prince. It's so strange that I'm going to discuss this with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to be nosy. If it's some kind of secret affair of state, then you're right. You shouldn't be telling me anything. But he came here to talk to you, woman. Honestly, it's not about secrets, and you're not nosy. I said it's strange because I don't know a single person other than you with whom I could speak right now. Now, isn't that odd? You told me yourself that your duty defines you. I guess friends don't really fit into such a picture. Perhaps I finally traded one for the other. What do you mean? My prince summoned me today. He told me about his plans. Plans for the kingdom and for me. Plainly speaking, he told me that I am no longer needed, that my position is obsolete. And that he wants me to take up another job. A different job. I see. And this new job would require you to do what, exactly? Lie. He wants me to become his master spy. I see. So what did you tell him? That I will think about his proposal. I can see you're very upset about this. Why is that? I thought you wanted to serve and protect the future king. Cinders, this man is all about honor. Okay? Lying is not on his agenda. And yet you are clearly conflicted. That's what makes it so upsetting. The fact that I can't make a choice. I know my duty and I honor my allegiance. He is my prince and he has my sword and my bow. But not necessarily your forked tongue. Yes, I'm not made for intrigues and court politics, and even if I were, I don't think it's an honorable kind of duty. It must have been difficult to hear your liege ask you to accept it then. Not only that, he also said that there's no need for my current service. But this is everything I know, everything I am. I trained to be the captain like my ancestors before me, since I was a little boy. How am I supposed to change all of that for a hooded cloak? I don't know. It does sound like a life-changing decision, because it is. Maybe I should simply retire, leave the scene before I become a joke. The prince gave me that option as well. Whatever his reasons may be, I'm sure this wasn't an easy decision for the prince either. He did give you a choice after all. Carmosa doesn't ask me what I want. From what I gathered, you're more than just a subject to him. Perhaps you're right. So what would you choose if you were given the same choice? I think I'd probably retire, to be honest. Oh, please don't let this be bad. If you really want to know my opinion, I think you should retire. Really? Why is that? Because you're an honor-bound man and lying would destroy you. Well, it is obvious to me that you served your liege outstandingly, and you really earned some time off duty. Time's changed, and your mission is accomplished. You made it. Now it's time for you to rest and think about yourself, your life, and what do you want to do with it. That's not the reason, but whatever. You're being very nice while calling me a useless relic of the past at the same time. Don't be ridiculous. A man of your skills? I'd say the world is wide open right there in front of you. I also think that the prince must realize this. That's precisely why he presented you with a choice in the first place. I don't think I'll be making up my mind yet. This is simply too new. There's something else too. I always thought about myself as a man of duty and honor. That's exactly why I told you not to choose the lying spy option. You might have mentioned that in our conversations, yes. That's exactly how important it is. It was for me. What do you mean, was? But now that I am given a new duty, I have trouble accepting it, and I think I know why. Because you don't like to lie. You do? Yes. It's because I'm not a man of duty at all. I'm a man of the sword, and that's what has been making me so devoted to royal service. No, you're a man of honor, and lying to you is inherently wrong. But once it's gone, I'm not so good at taking orders from the prince. It was an honor that kept me at his side. You think very bad of yourself. It was pleasure. I was doing my duty because I was enjoying it. Which I'm guessing is a bad thing. Of course it is! Duty and honor stem from discipline and self-sacrifice, not preference. But doesn't fun make things, well, funnier? Funnier? Apparently yes. Besides, you're obviously very good at being one thing, a warrior. This may be true or not. However, I'm sure I'm not good at being a politician. I just don't have what it takes to manage to lie all the time. Manipulate others, yes. I was never good at it and I seldom tried. It's just not who I am. That's why I told you to retire. I think that condition's called moral backbone, and it's only curable with money. I don't care about money. Then I'm afraid you'll have to live with it and hope it won't be terminal. Congratulations, we've just determined that you have a heart. It may mean only one thing. You are a man of ideals. A man of ideals would accept his prince's offer without a second word. No, I'm not him. I'm what you said, a relic, a knight stuck in his little fantasy world where duty is pleasant and no one is ordered to lie. I want to follow my code, which tells me to obey, but I can't obey because it means I have to break another kind of code. But it may all be just a front, because apparently I only do things for fun. Alright, now this is just too much. Stop this right now. Stop it now! The situation isn't easy, but you shouldn't complain about the choice you were given. Bing! I wasn't complaining. Yes, you are, dear Captain. Even though it's not so bad, you know all you need to know to make up your mind. On the other hand, you can put your duty first and let go. On the one hand, you can put your duty first and let go of your morals, or honor, as you like to call it. Never! On the other, you can hold true to your values but lose the role which defined you. The choice is clear and simple. Which weighs more in your mind, duty or honor? You said it yourself. It is duty that defines me. I thought it was honor. Yes, but roles change, and the same is true for definitions. I'd say you put quite the defense of morals just a minute ago, so I think that your honor, your morals are what really defines you. Define you. Thank you for your words. You gave me more than I expected. It does seem clearer now. I'm glad to have helped. Maybe it is indeed time for me to end this kind of living. Perhaps my mission, my family's mission, is over. Maybe I should just live, find myself the right woman and focus on being a good man. Although the right woman part might be a bit challenging. See, I can be really cocky. This might sound like I'm like turning him down, but I want them to be together, so let's just go for it full force. Click on this, you fool! Live happily ever after. I don't think she's that difficult to find at all. I think she's closer than you think. My neighbor, perhaps? Oh my god. Oh, you mean yourself? Oh god, please don't let this be an awkward turn down. I thought he liked her. Leaving this charming place with a talented warrior who's always very easy on the eye and happens to value my judgment? I know of worse fates than that. It's this kind of life you speak of. Yes, I can see it vividly. Only now I understand how determined you are to flee from your house. It's true, but it's also true that I could do it in several ways. And the one having you in it is exceptionally attractive to me.
Yay! Are you serious about it?
I think we're both equally serious about wanting to say goodbye to both this town and our duties. Not really the reason why you should get together, to be honest.
Yes, I can see that now. It does sound tempting, leaving all this behind and just trying our luck, looking what fate has in store for us, both of us. But this isn't all there is to it, is it?
Oh, what do you mean?
I hate to be asking you this, but did you just steal this entire conversation to make me aid you with your goals?
What? How could you think I am such a person? Oh, Captain.
It does seem a bit like that's the case, but I'm not sure.
Ding!
Yes, I can see how it may look that way, and I understand how you would be worried. However, I can give you my word that I honestly and genuinely did my best to advise you. I told you what I really think is the best choice. Maybe I did this for myself, frankly. I can't be sure about that myself. I want to break free very much. If I seem a little bit desperate to you, it is because, well, I am, and you are someone I can trust. It's all right. I have no doubts about your honesty. But I still need to sort this out on my own. Please don't die. I will think about your offer, though.
Ah,
thank you, Cinders. This has been very helpful. You listened to me and addressed my doubts. I am grateful. It's been a pleasure. You helped me all you could, and now it's time for me to think about it on my own.
I know you just said that.
Should I escort you back to your residence?
Thanks, but that won't be necessary.
Since I'm already here, I think I'll go visit my mother's grave.
It's nearby, and as someone recently pointed out to me, I should start taking care of it more diligently. Except you want to run away.
So, you're just going to go for a little stroll to the cemetery? You really are something else. I guess it isn't the first time you snuck out at night, though. Besides, what harm can the dead inflict upon you, right?
You clearly haven't watched The Walking Dead. Exactly.
In that case, may I at least accompany you on your way to the cemetery?
Of course. Why not? I feel like there's so much more to this game that I'm never going to see just because I've chosen this path, but that's okay. Hi, Mum. It's me.
It was a while since my last visit. I'm sorry, I've had the most intense week. A bit crazy, actually. I feel like my head's so full with thoughts about what's been going on that it will burst any second now. I met your old friend, Guide. She told me quite a lot about you. I can't believe how different it was. You were, in comparison with what Father used to tell me. I'm sure you'd know what to do now. Guide says you were smart and strong.
I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing her name right.
And so you are. It's in your blood.
Ding! Not this again. Did I just fall asleep without noticing it?
You're not dreaming.
All right, if you're so helpful, why don't you show yourself?
As you wish.
Oh, God.
Heavens!
Who are you?
Your mother. I am the fairy of the lake, the one who praised and feared my souls, elated, and those of the one who is praised and feared by souls elated, and those of broken spirit.
Ding! Oh, God. Do you have a name other than just the fairy of the lake? I mean, surely there must be fairies of other places. Are they all called the fairy?
I need to know. You've been keeping vigil by our lake through the seasons. You remembered about us. You did well. The sacrifice which your mother had made was not squandered. We are willing to uphold the concord. You are free to ask for our aid.
Forgive me, but I know nothing about any sacrifices or concords.
Yes, you have lost the knowledge which your mother had. She was always so close to us, so mindful of our presence, our ways. She knew how to dance with us and how to sing for us. She knew about the way a concord is made. She also knew about the weight of the price, that it is never equal to the weight of aid. It grows with time, it blooms, and it is reaped. She made her sacrifice to bind us and make us watch over you. We are here. We offer aid.
What are you saying? That my mother somehow sacrificed herself for me? I really doubt that.
You can play with your doubts as much as you please, as long as your belief in us remains unspoiled.
I really can't remember a single situation when a fairy helped me. I never noticed anyone watching me.
So much certainty, and yet you speak of memories. You are very young indeed. You believe in certainty when there is only faith. Your mother's faith made this meeting a reality. Her foresight made this an opportunity. She knew you would need us eventually. It is in your blood. Soon you will be facing a grave choice. We are here. We are offering aid.
I could use some help. Why not ask for help from a fairy? I guess I could use any help I could get. It's not often that I meet someone willing to help me in the first place.
Aid carries weight. Heavy may be the price. Tends to flourish with time. Like fate, it is a living thing.
I understand. I think that sometimes we have to deal with the unknown and take the risk. If Mum was brave enough to take this plunge, I am too. I will pay the price. You don't even know what it is yet.
You spoke like your mother, yes. Your blood is one. You are forged like her. Soon you will need us. If you are indeed ready to carry the weight, we will make a concord with you. You will receive aid.
It's good to know. I'm sick of having to do everything on my own. Even if it is better or safer, I still miss just being able to lean on someone or something else. Also, I'd be a fool not to take this opportunity, even if it does sound a bit dangerous.
Your path is unfolding. Soon you will have to act and make a choice. You will be guided by your blood and nature. When it will come to pass, we will be waiting for you.
I still can't believe it. Any of it.
And yet your blood speaks otherwise. You are your mother's daughter. Your fate has brought you to the lake. And the lake is watching you.
You keep on repeating things like that. But why me? 'Cause your mother made a deal. What makes me so special?
Special? What can be special for fate? No, you are simply a thread. Like all threads, you deem your own pattern special, simply because it is yours.
I guess it does make sense.
Now go home and rest. The time of change is upon you. You will need strength to carry its weight.
Ding!
We will be ready.
Well, that's all for today, folks, but the story will continue. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all in the future. TTFN and cheerio!